I don't care what the odds are. If there's any chance, I will back myself. If there is a hope in hell, I will fight for that hope. I will fight for my heaven. What's the alternative? Quit? Surrender? No, we do not quit. We never surrender. If I'm going 1v1 with LeBron James, Jordan, Tyson, Ali, a lion, or King Kong himself, anyone, it doesn't matter who it is or how great they are, I will back myself. Not because I'm arrogant, not because I am stupid, because if there is a chance, it is possible. And if it is possible, I have to fight for that possibility. Even if the odds are 1 in a billion or 1 in 100 trillion, I do not care. Anything can happen when you're willing to die for that cause. This talk is not about going 1v1 with the greats of sport. This is about believing in yourself. When the world convinced you, you have no right to believe. When your conditioning or your family or society convince you to stay in your safe little box, you're not good enough to do that. It's too risky. It can't be done. No one in the family has done that before. Take the safe path. No, I will fight for my greatest life. I will fight for my true potential. If they think it is impossible, I'll back myself. If it hasn't been done, I'll back myself. If it can't be done, I back myself. I back myself. Do you understand? I always back myself. Don't even consider it a possibility. I will back down from a challenge. I won't quit. I won't surrender. I will always back myself. You have to have the courage to fight for what you really want in life. If you don't, you'll only guarantee living in regret. I don't want that to be my life. I'd rather die trying. Believe in yourself.
How easy and how convenient is it for us to blame everything and everybody for the things that we have going on in our lives? There is a such thing as you being a positive and a great person with the best of intentions towards everybody, and shit is rough and you just can't get a break. But most of you are waking up every day looking for pain, dysfunction, drama, unemployment, being broke, struggling, dropping every excuse in the book about your childhood and the problems and dysfunction that you grew up in that's stopping you from becoming successful. Stop being a lazy person that's full of excuses, sitting around on the pity potty, coming up with every excuse in the world as to why you ain't winning. You are the reason you're not winning. You keep messing with negative, evil, and dysfunctional people and expecting positive results. It's time you get off the pity potty. Stop complaining about being out of shape when you never go to the gym. You are the reason you look the way you look. You are the reason you're unemployed. You are the reason why your surroundings are so dysfunctional and negative. We are being raised in a generation of people that come up with every excuse in the book as to why they are not winning. Excuses sound best to the people that's making them up. You got every excuse in the world. That's why ain't nothing changed and nothing will change. Because you have convinced yourself that everything is wrong, everything is negative, and nothing will change. And guess what? It won't change. Change your mind and it will change your life. Change. If nothing around you changes, change the things that are around you. It's all in the mind. Change your mind and it will change your life. You just have to wake up. You just have to break that negative spirit. You have to break through all of that shit that you're carrying.
The first thing I want you to take away from today is this: you will have good days and you'll have bad days, but you will always learn something more or something new, and you will learn more overall on bad days than good days. You will learn more about yourself, you'll learn more about relationships, you'll learn about life and principles, and it'll build your character. If you didn't go what you've gone through, you wouldn't be who you are today. You may have arms and legs, but unless you know three things: number one, who are you and what your value is? Number two, what is your purpose here in life? And number three, what is your destiny when you're done here? If you don't know the answers of any of those three questions, you're more disabled than I.
You have to start just by telling yourself that you love yourself, telling yourself you love yourself over and over and over. Look in the mirror and say you love yourself. But the reality is, if you really want to have self-worth, if you want to have self-respect, if you want to value yourself, you have to earn it. You have to do something that you value. You have to do something that makes you feel like you have worth. And one of the things, instantaneously, if you can get yourself to follow through on something that you value but is hard, you will instantly feel that sense of like, whoa. So every day I start with basically three things that I do not want to do, and just in doing them, they make me feel good about myself. Number one, I get out of bed in 10 minutes or less. Number two, I work out. I do not enjoy working out in any way, shape, or form, but I do it. And then number three, I take a cold shower. The cold shower by far is the one that messes with me the most. And it's actually the one, it's number two in my consistency. I'm deadly consistent on 10 minutes or less. I'm probably 95% consistent on the cold shower. And then working out is actually the one I'm least consistent. But doing those things like actually gives me self-worth. Nothing, it's not the success, it's not the money. Those things can't touch self-worth, man.
You feel sorry for yourself. That's the problem. Even when positive people are trying to give you all this good energy, you have tricked your mind to turn every positive thing that they say into something negative. Every time they say anything to try and motivate you and inspire you, you turn every positive thought, every positive intention, everything that they trying to boost your spirits up, you flip it, shake it, manipulate it, and you are so determined to be negative and miserable. It's unbelievable.
But you're going to practice grabbing your attention and being deliberate and setting your day up to go in the direction you want it to go in. And something's going to surprise you when you do that. You're going to be training your mind to help you make your day go in the direction that you want it to go. And you're going to start noticing all kinds of connections and magical things that happen. I know it sounds really weird, but it's true. This is the beauty of what happens when you get deliberate about what you want to see in the world, you get deliberate about what you want to say to yourself, and as always, continue to spot those limiting beliefs when they rise up today. And the second you see yourself saying, I'm not enough, I'm not good enough, why did I say something so stupid? You're going to interrupt that old default and you're going to insert something that's positive, because that is the work of doing a mindset reset. It's not a one and done. It's something you do all day long, because you are fighting against a lifetime of limiting beliefs.
Optimism allows for darkness to exist. Optimism allows for reality to be there. Optimism allows for us to have good days and bad days. Optimism allows us to have setbacks. If you say be positive, that disallows a setback. That disallows you to wake up in the morning and feel you don't want to do the day. Optimism allows for reality. And I think that's really important. That I'm not sure it's important for us to be positive right now, but it is definitely important for us to be optimistic.